My name's Matt, and I have a younger brother. His name's Zachary. And one day, I took him to the park, and he's a little bigger than the average kid. And we were at the park, and I was sitting down reading my book that I had to read for school, and he was on the playground playing, and a bunch of kids were teasing him, and I just thought they were teasing somebody else. I didn't think my brother was involved, and I look up, and they have him cornered in the sandbox, and he's just sitting there, and they're just making fun of him. They're kicking sand at him. So I get up and go over, and I'm like, "What are you guys doing?" And he came up to me and grabbed onto me, scared. And I just looked at the kids, and there was one kid. I think his name was Jason, and he was standing in front, and there was about two other kids standing behind him. And he was like, I asked the kid, "What are you doing?" And the kid was like, "I'm making fun of your brother." And I'm like, "Why are you doing that?" He's like, "Because he's fat." And I'm like, "Are you serious?" And so what I did is I was a little intimidating, and I felt like I was the defender for my brother who was the victim. And I stood up to the kid and be like, "That's not okay. That's something you just don't do. Just because someone's a little different than you doesn't give you the right to make fun of them." And then I stood up to him, and then I actually found his mom. His mom was sitting in the park, and she was ignoring him. And she saw what was going on. I asked her, "Did you see?" And she's like, "Yeah, they're just kids. They were playing." And I just let her know that it wasn't okay for kids to be doing that. It's not fair because they're being victimized. My brother already having trouble at school with other kids, and I just told her it wasn't okay for her son to be picking on my brother like that, and that wasn't fair, and it's just not right. So I just let her know. I talked to her about it. She apologized. She made her son apologize to my brother, and I felt good about doing that, standing up and making a difference. I really think that kid felt like he was doing something wrong, which I was glad he felt like he was doing something wrong. So, yeah.